This is great for football. It's great for our area. When you look around the area and you've got Quincy High doing as well as they are, and Camp Point Central, and Hannibal's a great football team, and Bowling Green and South Shelby, we got to match up early in this playoff system, but that's the way it goes, and this is what a lot of people have been talking about for many weeks. So the game will be here. It's going to be a great game, and we're looking forward to it.
Mark St. Clair minces no words when it comes to South Shelby head football coach Adam Gunterman. Even on this particular week, he is an unabashed fan of the culture lift that Gunterman and his staff have evoked in Shelbina.
He went in there, he's done a great job. You just look at the progress they've made in a 4-year span, and to go undefeated in their 4th year, that just says a lot for what they're doing and the type of program he's building, and his ability to get effort out of kids and put them in a good spot to win football games.
And just as importantly, the manner in which they have done so. Though the Bowling Green skipper is quick to point out that his own defense will have to reckon with more than just the obvious this week in trying to slow the Cardinals' Kendall Hammond and Cameron Wiseman fronted attack.
They're a great running team. I mean, they can do a lot of things, and it's not just the running game. They throw the ball well. They do a lot of things. Their offensive line runs extremely well. So I don't think it's just one thing that makes them good. They've got a lot of ability on both sides of the football. Offensively, that's what everybody's talking about, but it doesn't matter where you look on their team, they're just solid.
In that spirit, the Cardinals and Bobcats do indeed hit each other at strength in the trenches. Two squads that will put multiple future All-Staters heads up against each other, trying to create run lanes for elite backs.
Every football game and every coach talks about winning in the trenches, and this game's not going to be any different. The O-lines and D-lines dictate a lot of football, and I don't care how good your backs are or how great your quarterback is, you've got to have that offensive line doing great things, and your D-line has to do the same thing on the defensive side if the defense is going to be successful. So we're just we're happy with where we're at. We've made a lot of gains since week 1 and week 2 on our football team. We were a work in progress. I don't think anybody thought we'd be undefeated at this time of the year, but here we are, and they are too, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great contest.
Interestingly, South Shelby's average margin of victory this season has been 44 points per game. Bowling Green's nearly 50. In short, neither of these two teams have been tested this fall the way they are likely to be on Friday night. But many of these Bobcat players were on the field a year ago for that insane offensive shootout with Blair Oaks. Could that be an advantage for Bowling Green come Friday?
Now, we've been in big games, and obviously the Blair Oaks game comes to everybody's mind last year, the semifinal, a high-scoring affair. We scored 48 points and lost. So, in the back of our minds, of course, we've got to think about that, but we really don't want to get in that kind of a game. But, it'll be what it'll be, and it's hard to keep a good scoring team like that down. We had a great game early this year with Lutheran St. Charles. Talent-wise, they're as good as anybody. Very explosive on offense, and we were able to, corral them a little bit. So, we've been in some big games. We have some playoff experience, but, that only comes into play for a short period of time. Once the 7 o'clock kickoff takes place, it's just going to be a football game.